How to write a thematic essay. The first thing you need to do is choose which theme you want to write on, either the effect of a character's past on his or her present, or hope and disappointment. Then you'll select 2 of the short stories we read this week to analyze this theme with. So once you have your theme and your stories, you need to figure out how is this theme present in each story. And the best way to do that is to use the elements of storytelling that we've covered in this class to help you see the theme. So for example, for characters, I can ask myself, how is the theme present in the actions, thoughts, feelings, or beliefs of the characters? All right. And I sometimes recommend focusing on the protagonist for characters and making the connection to theme. For plot, you can ask yourself, does the ending of the story or any other element of the plot reveal something about this theme? For symbolism, is there anything, a person, place, or object in the story that is meant to represent the theme? This may not be present for every short story, though. For setting, does the setting reveal anything about the theme? And again, the setting may not be super important for the theme in every story. Narrator, does the narrator play a role in conveying this theme? And again, this may not be present for every story. Now, once you've gone through and analyzed each of these storytelling elements in each story and their relationship to theme, then ask yourself, why is understanding this theme important in life? So I recommend right now pausing this video and taking between 10 and 15 minutes to analyze these elements in each of your stories. So now that you've analyzed your stories, you are going to have to narrow your focus. You can't cover all 5 storytelling elements in this essay. So I recommend either choosing 1 storytelling element or 3. If I want to do 3, I might choose characters from both the first and the second story, maybe plot from the second story and symbolism for the first, and then setting for both. I can mix and match these, although I do recommend sometimes trying to keep the same 3 elements together, maybe characters, symbolism, and setting. But you do have that freedom to mix and match. And it is perfectly okay to decide to just focus on characters in the first story or second story or any other element and have that be your sole focus for this essay. Now, once you've narrowed down your focus, you're ready to craft your thesis. So here's a template to help you. The theme of blank, you can say either this character's past or hope or disappointment, is seen in the first short story and second short story through the use of plot, character, and narrator. This theme is present in both stories because it shows us blank, or this theme is important because it shows us blank. And that's where you would put in what you answered for this question right here. Okay, so you have some freedom to customize. Next, you need to find at least 3 places in each text that will help you show this theme is present in the story. So the first way you can do this is if you're only focusing on one element of storytelling, then find 3 examples in the text that relate to that element. If you're using 3 elements of storytelling, then you need to find at least 1 place in the text for each element, like here. All right, so go ahead, pause the video, and find your places in the text. Now that you have your places in the text and your thesis, you're ready to structure your whole essay. There's 2 strategies you can use. In each body paragraph, you can cover each element of each story separately. So maybe in the first paragraph, your first story, the second, your second story, and then both in the third. Or if you have multiple elements of storytelling, you can then cover each element of storytelling in each paragraph. So maybe you have characters, plot, and symbolism. This first method works best when you're focusing on only one element of storytelling. Now, again, to make sure that your essay does not turn into a summary of the whole plot of the stories, limit yourself to 1 to 2 sentences of summary for each story in the introduction paragraph. And then another way to keep your essay from turning into a summary is to always bring everything back to the theme and explain how that is helping you see the theme in the story. All right, if you have any additional questions about this essay, please reach out to me.